Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every week with my girl Kat. We've been doing this for quite a while. We just sit down, get ready for our day, and talk about whatever comes to mind. So if you're interested in hearing what I got to say and seeing me use my Colourpop High Tide palette, then stick around because I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I went ahead and prepped my lids with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in white. I had already done my brows. I used my Marcel, it's just a brow pencil. I used that to do my brows along with my Believe Beauty eyebrow styling gel, which is a little tinted. So I don't think they're looking too bad. This one looks a little darker than this one and a little thicker, which I just don't understand how that happens when I do them both exactly the same. Just doesn't make any sense. All right, so let's get into the High Tide, which this is what it looks like. I haven't played with this in a long time. I've actually been pulling out some of my Colourpop palettes recently and using them. I used the Sweet Talk. I used the Going Coconuts. Which other one did I use? Oh, I used the Child palette. The one with the Grogu on the cover. Yeah, so I've been having fun revisiting my Colourpop palettes because I have a lot of them, you guys. So today is, what's today? Sunday the 26th? Yeah, Sunday the 26th. I had my Friendsgiving on Friday and it went really well. Jamie, the makeup nurse, came over. Tish came over. My son was here. Papa came over. Terry was supposed to come with him, but she wasn't feeling well, so she didn't come for the day. He said because she is like a keto friendly diet, and she had some stuff that she probably shouldn't have had, and like when you're keto, like I guess inactive keto, like if you have stuff that you're not supposed to have, it makes you feel kind of icky. So I just told Papa to tell her that I hope she feels better soon. But not much else going on. Let's see. My son is in his very last class, and it's like English 4 or something like that, and they're studying the Crucible, which I had never heard of it, but I guess it's a, well, not I guess, it is about the Salem witch trials. So I was trying to help him with his assignments last night, but I don't know the story, so it's hard for me to help. So I've been watching YouTube videos, like, and Googling stuff about the Crucible and the characters to try and help him with the work, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know anything about it, although I am learning. So that's the perk to helping him, is I'm kind of getting educated as well. I really love this color. It's Currants. Then I think I'm going to go into maybe New Wave. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't want to go into that really dark color, which is Lunar. I think I might use that or Urchin to do like liner on my lash line. But yeah, other than that, not really much going on. I have been doing a little vlogging. I vlogged on Thanksgiving Day when I was out running errands. I vlogged a little bit on Friendsgiving, although, you know, we were visiting and stuff, so I kind of didn't film like the end part of it, you know what I mean? We were just kind of busy chit-chatting, but I did get a little bit filmed that day, cooking and stuff like that, so I'll upload that. So I've got the first 2 days of Vlogmas ready to roll, and there will be surprise coming, so stay tuned, you guys. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm assuming that most of you have seen my Mask Monday. If not, I hope that you will go check it out, because I kind of sort of have some merch. I mean, not like fancy or anything like that, but just a little something that, you know, I did on my own. And I don't know, I'm kind of proud of it. Not like proud of it, but like I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel proud that I did it on my own, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of easy, but like I'm not like I don't really know design and stuff like that, so I could only use the programs that I have to put it together. And so, I mean, I did the best that I could with what I had. If I had better programs, I could probably do better for the merch, but I kind of like what I did. I like the shirts I have. All right, so that was Currents in the Crease. Now I'm going with New Wave and putting that on the outer V here. My son had split days off this week. So today's Sunday, he's off today. He worked yesterday. And next week, his schedule, I'm going to have to figure it out. And if I can't get him rides, I'm definitely going to have him Uber, because he starts at the exact time that I get off. So I'm not going to be able to like take him. I can just pick him up. I just really need to get him his license, but I told him that we would just concentrate on getting school done and over with, and then we'll revisit getting his, you know, permit, and then working on getting his license, because I feel like taking a little bit of the pressure off, you know what I mean? Trying to get his license and finish school and all it, and then working, you know, that's a lot, especially when this is his first job, you know what I mean? So I told him, I said, let's just take a break from trying to get your license, and let's just get you done with school and graduated. And then once you're done with school, then we can really hit it hard with getting your permit, you know, and I can help him study the book and really get him educated so that he can kill it on the test. Because I need him to get his permit so that we can get him a car, so I don't have to worry about trying to find him rides and stuff like that. Although I can probably ask Papa. I don't know if Tish would be able to. I'm sure that Tish could, because I think she would be able to take Junior and drop him off and be back in enough time to pick up her son. I know she could. Especially if she dropped Junior off a half an hour early. That would give her almost an hour. So I'll ask her if she can take him one of the days. I'll ask Papa. And then the other day, I'm not sure. I'd ask his dad, but his dad works during the week and wouldn't be able to take him. I'm not sure what time he gets off work, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't get off until after Junior would have to be to work. So how's this looking, guys? Not too shabby, right? I think it's lifting right there. So I'm going to have to get some in there. I have all of my gift bags under my tree, although I do want to make a video and go through all of them so that I can, like, I'll show you guys kind of the stuff that I put in the gift bags. I love doing them every year. The only thing that I can't do until like a week before Christmas is the Christmas cookies. I always wait till closer to Christmas to do those, because, you know, I don't want to make them like a month early and put them in the tins and then put them in the gift bags, and then they would probably get all icky by the time Christmas came and I gave the gift bags to everybody, you know what I mean? So that's the only thing that I have to do, and maybe we'll do that for one of the days of Vlogmas, you know, where we're cooking my or baking my cookies and making the cookie tins. It's one of my favorite things to do every year. All right, how are we looking? Now for the lid. What to do for the lid? I think we'll go into Free Floatin'. That reminds me of Free Fallin'. All right, let's go into that. And we're going to tap that on the lid. Ooh. So pretty. I can't remember who sent this to me. She used to do YouTube all the time, and then she like went away, and then she came back with a video or two, and then she went away again because she had a lot of stuff going on. And why can't I remember her name? Oh my gosh, I feel like such a terrible friend. But she sent me like the whole collection. I was so excited because she knew I liked blue, and like very much appreciative of her for sending this to me, because Colourpop, like, I don't know if I would say is my favorite brand, but it was, you know what I mean? Because they have so much variety in palettes, like not like in just one palette, but as far as like all the palettes that they have, like, and the 9 pans like this one are, you know, the monochromatic ones are really awesome, you know, and I've never had any issues with Colourpop, and they're so affordable. So I just kind of fell in love with Colourpop. But now there's like so many other brands like Nomad and Blend Bunny that I've been introduced to over time. So like, I mean, not that Colourpop's bad. I think it's a great brand. It's just I've gotten so many other brands to try out that it's kind of like Colourpop fell on the back burner. And so that's kind of why I've been wanting to revisit my Colourpop palettes recently, because I want to show them some love. Because they are good palettes. I mean, this is a really pretty look, right? I think so. All right, got that. Now I think I'm going to take a little bit of that New Wave and just kind of fix this up and blend it a little bit better. I wish my lids weren't sagging the way they are. Makes putting makeup on very difficult sometimes. Not even difficult, just it doesn't sit like it used to on younger eyes. And it's like I've really been getting into makeup and stuff like that, but it's like later in life, you know? I wish that I would have started getting into all of this when I had young skin and young eyes. Oh, wait a minute. Let me find my liner brush. I'm going to take the Lunar shade, and we're going to put that along the lash line here. Alrighty, guys, I got the liner on, and I also curled my lashes a little bit. I'm going into Muscle Beach and just kind of tapping it right here where the outer V and the lid shade meet up to kind of try and blend it together a little bit better. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, now, let's do the face. Oh, I didn't put any primer on. I did use my Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. I put this underneath my eyes. I'm going to use my Purlisse Silk Glow BB Base Primer. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, but it doesn't have like, I don't know, it doesn't have like any coverage. It's almost gone. Oh, using up product. Oh, come out, come out. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I did. I mean, my son worked like actual Thanksgiving Day. I've said this, but I had a good Thanksgiving Day. Like, I just kind of went out shopping a little bit, not like shopping, but just picked up a few things and then came home and spent the day cleaning my house to get it ready for Friday, because that's when we had our Thanksgiving, obviously. As I've said, geez, could I repeat myself anymore? All right, I got my skin prepped. I need to let this sit for a few seconds and let it kind of soak into my skin. But, okay, so I got some new brushes. Where's the other one? There it is. All right. I ordered these BK Beauty brushes off of the TikTok shop because they had a sale. And I've been wanting to try these because I keep seeing people use them. And, like, they look like amazing brushes. And I've already, as you can see, used them a couple times. And I am not disappointed at all. These things are amazing. Like, this brush puts the foundation on. So good. This one is great for bronzer and blush. And then this concealer brush is like, I mean, it like, do you see how it just gets right in there? Like, it's awesome. So I'm super stoked to have those brushes and be able to play with them. I've played with them a couple times, and I'm very much impressed with how they work. So much better than my other brushes. So I really need to take care of these. I'm using my Wet n Wild foundation. But yeah, they just, I mean, look at that, you guys. It's just, it spreads out the foundation so good. Like the way it's shaped, just, I don't know. I can't explain it. They're just really good brushes. I mean, do you see that? And the way the size is, like, it's pretty quick to spread it out as well. And like, I don't know, the shape, I think it's the shape. The shape is just perfect for what you use them for, because they're like angled like that. Like these ones shorter and long, like I love them, and they're super soft. I'm gonna have to take really good care of these. I might have to order another set as well, just so that I have backups. I mean, look at that, you guys. It's awesome. I love these brushes. I'm so glad I got them. So my son had two computer screens, and he took one of them down. And I asked him, I said, is it broke? Like, is something wrong with it? And I asked him, I said, do you need another one? He's like, why do you keep asking me? I said, because normally you don't, like, I think it's broke. And he just doesn't want to tell me. Because why else would, because now he's just got the one computer screen. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. He's like, why can't I ever do anything without you questioning me? Because normally you don't do it unless there's a reason. So I asked him, if he wanted another one for Christmas or his birthday. So he sent me the link to one on Amazon. But yeah, I think it's broke or something happened, and he just doesn't want to tell me. I'm using my Complex Culture concealer, and I just put some dots underneath. I'm gonna put some right here too. I don't know why my voice is being like this in the morning. It's the weather, man. It's so freaking cold, you guys. So cold. Like, I was looking, I even have my water like dripping a little bit. It's 28 degrees, you guys. 28 degrees. Wintertime sucks, man. I hate the freaking cold weather. It just makes me depressed, you know? Like, the last thing I want to, I just don't like being cold. I don't like being cold. I don't like being super hot, but I don't like being cold, you know? Like, I feel just like I'm a popsicle, you know? Like, It's just miserable. It's more miserable me being cold than like hot. I don't know if that makes sense. I know some people are more miserable being hot. I mean, I don't want to be like boiling, you know what I mean? But I can handle a little bit of warmer weather, especially if you got a fan on. And I know you've got heat or whatever, but I don't know. I just prefer spring, summer, and early fall over the winter time. I don't like the cold. It makes me sad. And in the summertime, you know, me and Tish were getting out and hiking and stuff, and the last thing that I want to do on a, 30-degree day is go hiking. I'd rather be curled up in a blanket, a heating blanket on my couch, but we'll hit it hard again once the spring comes, which really in all actuality isn't that far. I mean, it's already the end of November and it hasn't really been like bad, cold wise. So December, January, February, March should start, getting a little bit better weather wise. So what, got 3.5 months, 4 months. So I guess that's not too bad. All right, we got that all blended out. I like to use the sponge to just kind of push it in a little bit. All right, now let's go in with, I'm going to use my Real Her Bronzed Beauty Powder Wear Ombre Bronzer. And this is, I guess the shade's Bronzed Beauty maybe? I've been using this the last couple times, but I still love my LYS. Obviously, because she's panned, guys. She's panned. So I'm going to use this. Okay, so this brush is the 101. And then this one is the 109. And the concealer brush is A506. So I'm just going to dip in to the bronzer and see it's angled too. Tap it off a little bit and just kind of, I think in the videos I seen them holding it like upside down and like kind of bringing the bronzer up from like where you would have the line right here and just kind of blending it out that way. These brushes are just amazing. They really are. Why did I wait so long to get them? I know, because they're normally like pretty pricey, but when you have a sale on TikTok shop, they like really influence you to buy it, guys. I was a sucker. And I'm not mad about it. All right, and then getting in your nose here is perfect with the shape. Just especially if you just do it like on the tip and then you just go down the like side of your nose. I mean, these brushes are so easy to use. All right, I cleaned my brush off a little bit on my towel here. Just kind of got that bronzer off of it. Now I'm going to go in with my Delancey blush that I got in my Ice Cream Beauty box and just kind of tap that on. And this is really good for blush as well, you guys. I mean, I love it so much. I love these brushes so much. And I'm going to keep saying that because I do. I really do. I think I want to try and get some more BK Beauty brushes. But like I said, the only reason I haven't picked them up is because they're kind of like pricey. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're like as expensive as the blinged brushes, which I have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 sets of the blinged brushes. And I really like those, but the shape, I think it's the shape. It's just the shape of these brushes is perfect. All right, got the blush down. I think we're looking good. Let's use some setting spray. Fit Me Glossy Pro Setting. I think I might have got this from Temu. Nothing like hitting your face face with some setting spray. I'm going to have to put some powder on, but I'm going to wait to do that until after I do my lower lash line. All right, so let's get back into the high tide. Let me push some of this setting spray in. All right, so for the lower lash line, let me find the brush I want to use. Where is it? Here we go. I think I'm going to go into the new wave, and we're just going to kind of get this blended on the lower lash line. My heater just kicked on. Do you ever sit in your house and it's like super quiet and you can like hear things? Like, and it just makes you like super nervous. Like, my house is super small. There's not really a lot of places. Well, there's not really any place for anybody to hide in here. There really isn't. I don't know. I just get kind of freaked out sometimes when it's like early and dark and so quiet. Because it's Sunday, so there's not really any traffic. Like, I can't hear any cars going by like I can during the week. So it's kind of like eerie. And it's been like really foggy in the morning when I leave for work. So that's like super scary too, you know. It's like oh, I just heard a car drive by. It's like that Stephen King short story. He had this book of short stories, and one of them was The Mist. And I remember reading that, and it just like, I never wanted to be in the fog after that, after I read that. It's a really good story though. I mean, I'm not a very good reader. I'm just not, because my comprehension is not all that great. And like, when I read, I'll read something and then I feel like I missed something, so I have to go back up and read it again. And like, so when I read, sometimes it takes me like a really long time. But I really got into that story. It took me a minute because Stephen King's kind of like slowed to the start, but once he gets into it, his books are really good. The only other books that I've really read like as an adult is the Twilight series, which I wanted to read the books before the movies came out, so that tells you how long ago it was when I read it. And then I read 50 Shades of Grey series because like everybody was talking about it, so I had to find out what all the hubbub was about. I used a little bit of that Currants to kind of blend that out a little bit. Now let's get on the mascara. I'm going to use my Milk Rise mascara. Have any of you guys read the Twilight? I thought the books were honestly a lot better than the movies. There was a lot cut out of the movies. I did love the movies though. I'm not saying I didn't love the movies. I just thought the books were, I don't know, they leave a lot more to the imagination. They draw you in. And I just felt like there was a lot of stuff that was in the book. There was a lot more stuff in the books than was in the movies. But the books were so like long. I mean, there was 1, 2, like four of them. I actually read those in like a month, even though I had to like double and triple read paragraphs at times. I still was able to get through it because like I couldn't put it down. At night, because I was working swing shift, I would take it with me. I would read it on my breaks. And then when I was getting ready to come home at night and I needed to let my car warm up for a few minutes, I would sit in my car and just read. And then I'd get home and read for a couple more hours because I would get to parts and I would be like, what happens next? I want to know what happens next. So I read the whole like series. I want to say it was about a month. Same with 50 Shades of Grey. I want to say that I read those books in a month, like maybe 3 weeks. Those are the kind of books I like. Like, I don't know. It's really gotta pique my interest to get into it, you know? All right, we got that. Now, tight line. Pat McGrath Labs. All right, now let's do the waterline. We're gonna use Beauty Creations. This is Cloudburst for the waterline. Alrighty, we got that done. Now, let me get a little bit of powder. Let me make sure that I have my concealer pressed in. And then we're going to use my little poofy poof, which is, it's falling apart, guys. It's falling apart. And I'm just going to tap it right underneath here and in my T-zone here to kind of, that's kind of where I get a little bit of shine, which I don't like to be a shiny girl. I like to be a matte girl. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of, no, actually I do. I just don't like when I see the shine. I was telling Tish and Jamie that, like, even when it comes to, like, photo prints and stuff like that, I'm more like the matte finish than the glossy finish. I just think it looks better. Like, for me, my taste. You know, that doesn't mean that's, you know, right or wrong. It just means that's what I prefer when it comes to photos. How's that looking, guys? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, now, what do I want to do? Highlighter. That's what we need. We need highlighter. And I'm going to use my Hard Candy Peach Please highlighter because this stuff is like, yeah, it's that good. That good. I mean, look at that. Just pop. Pop, pop, pop. Like, it's beautiful, right? I always have a hard time, like, getting it. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the brush I'm using. I don't think it is, though, because I really think that the shape of this blinged brush is, like, good for the inner corner. I don't know if a pencil brush, I mean, it's kind of shaped like a pencil brush. It's just not, like, round. It's more flat, you know, and a pencil brush is more, see the difference? This one's more round and this one's kind of like flat. So, and I've tried using the pencil brush and it doesn't really make it any easier for me. So I'm just sticking to this one because it's what I know. That one looks better than this side. Big surprise, right? Big surprise, because one eye always tends to look a little bit better than the other. Look at that. Wowzas. Just wowzas. All right, now I'm going to use this brush to tap in, and we're going to put it on the brow bone. All right, now that we got that done, look at that. So pretty. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes a little bit. This is going to be great for the video I have to film tonight after I help my son with his homework. Not really homework, but with his assignments. I have to do my RBSG, which I should have filmed it a couple weeks ago, but, you know, life was lifing. And there was days where I just didn't feel like doing anything, you know what I mean? Like, some days you just want to freaking chill. And the days that I should have been filming were the days that I wanted to chill. Like, on my days off, sometimes I just don't want to do anything, you know what I mean? Like, I'll do a load of laundry, which is easy. I mean, you throw it in the washer and let it go, and then you can sit and watch Hallmark movies and chill on the couch, and then you get up and move it to the dryer, and then sit your butt back down again. Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I'm just going to rub that through the lower lashes just to give them a little bit of color. All right, now lips, right? Can't go without doing the lips. Let's see, what's this pencil? This is Colourpop. It's getting low, you guys. I mean, not low, but you can definitely see the usage in it. Because I think it used to be like that. So I've definitely used this bad boy quite a bit. I almost ordered from their sale because they had 30% off site-wide. Because I want to get the whole like lippy collection, the liners, like all the different colors that they have, and just get rid of everything I have and then just start fresh. Perfect, right? Omen lip gloss from Unearthly, Heather Austin collaboration. All right, and there we go. Final look. I'm gonna take my hair down and do something with this mess on my head. I just need to spray it down a little bit and kind of floof it up a little bit better. And then we are good to go. I ordered some hair color because look at this, you guys. My roots are just ridiculous. I guess the gray's not like as bad as maybe I thought it was, but there's a lot of it in there. It's terrible. But I ordered the Swartz whatever color. What's it? Vintage red. Vintage red is the color that I use in Swartz, but whatever that word is. Schwarzkopf something. Anyway, this is my look for today. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? I freaking love it. So that's my Colourpop High Tide palette. Da, 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 da. I used this shade right here, this shade right here, this shade right here, this shade, and this shade. That's what's on my eyes, and I think it's really pretty. I think it's really pretty. I look like an ocean fantasy, right? I'm gonna put this back in its little box, and then we gotta be heading out in like 10 minutes. I need to start my car up so it can warm up. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Make sure that you go check out Kat. She'll be linked on the end screen and down in my title. Make sure you go show her some love. I'm sure she's gonna have some storytelling to tell you guys this week. So make sure you go check out her video. Thanks for being here. I love you all so very much. If you're new to the channel, I hope that you would join Nene's Glam Squad. We would love to have you a part of the family. Just go down below, hit the subscribe button. It's completely and totally free, you guys. And make sure you turn the notification bell up to all. That way you can get notified anytime I make a new upload. We do lots of different things. Get Ready With Me Wednesday, Mask Monday, Adventure Friday, vlogs, hauls, unboxings, all kinds of different things on this channel. So hopefully you'll want to stick around a little bit. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and go down below, leave a comment, say hello, let me know that you stopped by. I love you all so very much. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Take care, stay safe, and I hope I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks again, Kat, for another week. I missed you, and I'm glad you're back. And yeah, I can't wait to see what palette you use and what stories you've got to tell this week about everything. All right, I love you guys. Bye.